UFOs, Bigfoot, aliens, Ratman, and one other that I am betting most of you do not know is even a mystery in the GTA series. And if you guys don't know that one, you have to subscribe. These are all myths, Easter eggs, mysteries that are proven to be real. Now we all know Rockstar loves mysteries in the games, aliens, especially UFOs. And I would just cut to the chase right here for UFOs. We see UFOs in 3 of Rockstar's games: San Andreas, GTA 5, and Red Dead Redemption 2. How much you want to bet GTA 6 is going to be the next one? So let's start all the way to the beginning with UFOs in GTA series. So first we start off at Vice City, Miami. We're going to GTA 6 too. Maybe we will see where the first UFO has ever been seen in the GTA series take place back in GTA 6. So this was really the first game where people thought to see UFOs at. In 2002, a huge time for UFOs, alien talks, even coming back nowadays too. Now UFOs were never confirmed to be in Vice City, at least the alien kind of UFOs, but there is one UFO at Interglobal Studios, which is either a movie prop or it might actually be real, but that is the first UFO we see in the GTA series. Now in San Andreas, just 2 years later, the same thing happens. We see these trails in the sky. Some of these go by really fast that a plane cannot travel at all. Even the Hydra in GTA San Andreas can't travel this fast. So it makes you wonder, what are these trails? Now this is very similar to Vice City, but here's the biggest thing about San Andreas that stands out compared to Vice City: the Little Probe Inn. So inside of the Little Probe Inn, you can find this in the previous version and the new current definitive edition, that there is a huge UFO map inside this little store on the side of the road in the desert. UFO themed, alien themed, and on the map it has lots of spots of alien UFOs. Now of course this is a little Easter egg, but if you guys remember, if you guys played through San Andreas, you know that we go raid Area 69 and we go inside an underground base where there are aliens and we steal a jetpack at. So for the first time in the GTA series, I don't know if this is some kind of fake underground base, but aliens are confirmed in San Andreas. But as for UFOs, we actually don't get to see our first UFO in San Andreas. Now in GTA 4 is where we get some of the most crazy ones. The City of Lights, Liberty City. We have, again, a very similar thing to the previous 2 games, that there are these flying dots around Liberty City, but this time you could go and chase them. Now these are not helicopters, not planes. They are weird dots, and even if you think you are close, nothing shows up. There's no helicopter, no plane at all. It's just a dot in the sky. And this time, it lacks any trail at all like normal planes do. There is no trail at all, only a single strobing light. No matter how close you can get, it always seems to just go faster than you, like rubber banding. And it has been rumored that game developers added these lights to the game to look like UFOs are traveling in the sky above Liberty City. So the past 2 games, those could have been just mistakes players thought were UFOs, which really Rockstar never intended it to be, but this time we are certain that Rockstar did intend these lights to be UFOs, unidentified flying objects that you can't catch and you don't know what it is. But this time, in GTA 5, we finally have confirmation about UFOs. Slap that 100% myth busted on this video right here, because we finally see our UFOs. We even get abducted by a UFO 2 times. So only when you complete GTA 5 100%, you can find 3 UFOs, one above Mount Chiliad, one above Fort Zancudo, and one above the Beam Me Up hippie camp. And another sunken UFO underwater. Now this is all connected by the Mount Chiliad mystery, which I already made a whole other video solving that mystery. If you guys want to go check it out if you want to. But yeah, this is the first time we actually see UFOs. And in the story mode mission, Did Someone Say Yoga, Michael, he gets drugged up by Jimmy, his own son, and he gets abducted by aliens and monkeys. Now this, you could say he's just tripping out a little bit, But we know UFOs are real. This could have not been a dream at all, and he could have actually got abducted by aliens. Also, you go do some side missions for Omega and you collect UFO parts for him, and he makes you a little UFO vehicle. So that all just confirms that these UFOs you see above Mount Chiliad are real. But most importantly, in GTA Online, that we now know is canon in the GTA universe, GTA Online does take place in the same HD universe as GTA 4, GTA 5 story mode, and what GTA 6 will. We can get abducted by UFOs too in online. And this time, this year, I'm uploading this, I think some first week of October, we can get abducted and spawn in the underground Fort Zancudo base, and we're gonna spawn in some secret alien laboratory. So UFOs are confirmed in GTA series for the first time in GTA 5, but really that was like 11 years ago, because GTA 5 released in 2013. How has it been this long? One of the first GTA myths at all was, you already know, Bigfoot. Bigfoot, insanely popular in real life as a lore myth. Even news stories covered Bigfoot in GTA San Andreas. That's how big this thing was. And if we didn't get these fake, made-up stories, or actually real stories that people actually thought they saw Bigfoot in this game, we wouldn't be here with UFOs, aliens, at all in modern-day Rockstar game lore. So the story goes that in the beta of San Andreas before it was released, the developers added in Bigfoot, but it was cut out for the main game. But as we know, in 2004, the Hot Coffee mod came out, which just shows that you can access anything in San Andreas and all of the beta content might still be in the game. You just have to unlock it somehow. So while all of this Hot Coffee mod chaos is going on, politicians try to cancel the game actually getting banned in America, people were looking for Bigfoot. Now I think I'm showing you guys right here the original Bigfoot video that started most of this talk about Bigfoot in San Andreas. I remember seeing this when I was a really young kid, that Bigfoot was in this game. I even went out to check out the woods of San Andreas myself to look for him. I never ended up finding him, but I did find some very creepy stuff in the woods. The woods is just insanely weird, spooky vibes going on. It's no surprise that people would think something is lurking in these woods. Even inside one of the little huts you can find in the woods near Mount Chiliad, there looks to be a Bigfoot footprint on the wood. That is how deep this goes. This is how much people search for him in this game, is that we found footprints etched into some wood in a house on the side of Mount Chiliad. That's how deep this thing goes. Now, besides the original clip, people, we really never found anything too much except for some creepy little things here and there. We never actually found Bigfoot, but this is when the PC version of San Andreas comes out and modders create Bigfoot mods and starts uploading these to the internet in some crappy 240p resolution videos. You can go look up yourself. There's still some 2005 videos on YouTube you can find of Bigfoot mods in this game. This got so big that Rockstar employees had to come out and say something. So in an interview with Gaming Magazine, Terry Donovan, who was a developer for Rockstar, said there is no Bigfoot, just like in real life, says Rockstar CEO. So he was some kind of CEO at the time of Rockstar, and he just comes out and says that there is no Bigfoot in the game. In another interview with lead level designer Craig Felici, I don't know if I'm saying that right, but he goes on to talk about Bigfoot too, because this was a massive thing at the time. So the person says, what's up with the widespread rumors of Bigfoot sightings in the game? Is there any truth to them? And he says, not a bit. If you look closely, you'll notice that all of the screenshots are typically retouched versions of screenshots we created for magazines and websites before the game was released. And he also goes on to talk about this. There are also rumors about ghosts, UFOs, lampposts that turn black at certain times of the day. And he says San Andreas is an extremely complex game with millions of lines of code. It's entirely possible for strange things to happen, but none of them are intentional. And this is the first time I'm actually reading this actual screenshot of the article. Are there any hidden events or secrets that players haven't found yet? He says yes. And there is a little rumor that somewhere Dan Houser, creator of Rockstar, said that they did put Bigfoot in the game in the beta, but removed him after the game came out. So I can't find any source for this, neither can anyone on Reddit. But if that's true, maybe Dan Houser knows something we don't. Now, Dark Myth Hunter went on looking at this. I remember watching Dark Myth Hunter all the time. He is probably one of the biggest reasons why me, trivia commentaries, all of everyone who loves mysteries and Rockstar games, love them because of Dark Myth Hunter. He is basically the one who started content creating for all of these mysteries. And he captured some kind of creature. He didn't even capture this himself. He just uploaded the video, didn't catch anything. The fans are the one that caught this. And you can see what looks like some kind of creature in the woods. And we don't see it at all on the actual gameplay. We don't see any NPC, but right here, you see what looks to be Bigfoot. Now, this could have been a bush or figure or anything else, but we also have this comparison photo that shows that the monster we see above and the bush are in different locations, so really nothing is adding up here. And after GTA 4 was released, this was kind of the end of Bigfoot, you know. People kept on looking for Bigfoot, of course, but this was kind of the end of the major myth hunting to find Bigfoot until GTA 5 comes out. Complete GTA 5 100%. Complete all the missions, all the strangers and freaks, and you have the chance to play the last one. In the last one, Franklin meets a hunter who says that he has been chasing a Sasquatch for over 9 years, a reference to GTA San Andreas that was released in 2004. 9 years later, GTA 5 comes out. After Franklin searches the woods for a while, he will spot Bigfoot and give Bigfoot a chase, and after, Bigfoot will collapse and then reveal he takes off his mask, and it's a man in a Bigfoot suit. But he does have a weird voice. Could this actually be Bigfoot, but he wasn't in a costume this whole time? Maybe he actually is Bigfoot. Maybe that's what Bigfoot is a man in a costume. Or maybe this is an impersonator, but this is apparently Bigfoot. When you beat the game and get all the peyote plants, there is also a secret golden peyote that turns you into Bigfoot. And there's another little mission where you can play as Bigfoot on Next Gen and fight the Beast, which is kind of another version of Bigfoot, but in GTA Online, for a random event, you could play the Beast. But in this peyote plant mini-event, you play as Bigfoot facing off against the Beast. I think, to me, that sums up Rockstar's ending to the whole Bigfoot mystery, is that it's just some random person. A fake. It's a fake. And you know what? I think that's Rockstar saying that all the talk around GTA San Andreas, Bigfoot, was a fake. It was all made up, and this is kind of the ending that I think it is. I'm kind of coming to this conclusion right now, actually, that this is probably what Rockstar intended it to be. Just a fake. Nothing was ever in San Andreas. But what's the fun in that? What's the fun in saying there was never anything there? There 100% was some creepy stuff going on in those woods around Mount Chiliad. The year is 2008. GTA 4 just came out. We all completed it. And there's nothing else to do. We could go play Bolden the Roman. We could go do some other stuff, explore. And that's when we go explore. We go underground. We go explore all the train stations. And someone runs into Ratman. You guys already know Ratman. Probably the second biggest thing on this list, besides Bigfoot, of course. Ratman is a rat-like humanoid creature that is thought to inhabit the subway tunnels of Liberty City in GTA 4. The creature has been reported to be hostile to the player and potentially feeds on the hobos, who also call several parts of the subway home. The whole story of Ratman begins when a photo was shared of what looks like a rat man. I mean, just look at the picture right here. If I saw this, I think I would uninstall the game and never touch it again, you know. Now, some people do think this photo is fake. Of course, some people think it's just an NPC, maybe a bugged out NPC, but just look at it. Does this look like a bugged out NPC to you? Now, Ratman sightings come in two different ways. One, you're walking down in the tunnels by yourself and you hear some creepy noises. Hobos start to run away and you could see Ratman in the distance. Or some say It's an actual hobo that runs it in insanely high speeds. And we do have some creepy stuff in the tunnels, just like San Andreas did in the woods. We have some hints that could lead us to think that Ratman is real in GTA 4. So in some of the tunnel systems, we have some orange blood on a wall. That why would there be orange blood on a wall right where we expect Ratman to be sighted from? Now, to debunk this though, that the same orange blood can be found on the abandoned hospital's rooftop. So that kind of debunks the orange blood right there. But it is interesting that there's one on top of the rooftop on the abandoned hospital, but there's also only one other one, and it's in these tunnels. So this was intentionally put here by Rockstar. There are also lots of rat references. Of course, New York City, famous for rats, but there is some very creepy references in GTA 4 that just goes to show that Ratman could be a real thing. So on a Weasel News commercial, there is a segment that reports that the mayor is planning on flooding the subways to deal with a rat infestation. Now, why would you have to flood a tunnel to deal with rats? Unless there is some kind of creature, Ratman creature, causing chaos in the subway system. Another job website in the game called Craplist, there is an ad for human lab rats, and this listing, the wiki says that it is almost probably just advertising the opportunity to participate in the laboratory testing of some pharmaceuticals for rats, but why? It all adds up when you think about it. Ratman, they are posting a listing for human lab rats. Maybe this is one of the surviving human lab rats, Ratman. Now, there was never anything officially found on Ratman in GTA 4 until we get to GTA 5. Now, in one of the first heists of GTA 5, you rob the jewelry store and escape through the tunnels of downtown Los Santos. And obviously, people are going to be looking for Ratman. Ratman was huge in GTA 4 in the tunnels. GTA 5 has tunnels, you know we're going to be going out searching for Ratman again. But this time, we have something that confirms it all. So you can hear multiple rat noises and visually see real rats running around this tunnel system. There are some gated off doorways to who knows where in the tunnel system too. I'm just waiting for someone to pop out looking through this tunnel. But at this certain spot in the tunnel, you walk here between 12 and 3 a.m. and walk slowly. You can hear a laugh with rats in the background. This only happens at this one spot in this tunnel at this gated off place with a bunch of trash. You can't see behind it. You don't know what's there. It's all foggy. You can't see past that. And there's a laugh that happens. This to me all but just confirms it that Rockstar knew what they were adding when they added this little laugh. Maybe it's a little hint, maybe it's a little Easter egg, not confirming Ratman, but to me, that confirms that Rockstar, they're listening. They know what we're searching for in these tunnels. And there's a laugh we could hear. It is real. It is 100% there a laugh. So, the community, Ratman hunting community, we now think that this is actually Ratman, just to keep the lore going. You know, this could obviously just be a little Easter egg from Rockstar, but if we're talking about GTA lore, it's in the game, we hear it, there's rat noises. This is most likely Ratman. One of the biggest Easter eggs in GTA 5, aliens. Now, aliens is fairly new to the GTA series physically, so in San Andreas, we had the little probe in, of course, iconic little bar area in the desert. In the original GTA game, Grand Theft Auto, it was mentioned by some characters that when they raided an army base, they got some files regarding aliens. And in San Andreas, you raid an army base where they say they have an alien body in that mission. And in GTA 4, you have NPCs rambling about aliens. And of course, we have all the UFOs I already touched on before, all the UFOs, secret events. But this part is mostly regarding the actual aliens that we do see in GTA 5. So in the prologue, North Yankton, frozen, snow everywhere, ice everywhere. you rob the bank and you have to escape and go to the little safe house where you end up getting hit by a train. But if you do take a detour under the bridge, frozen under the ice, is an alien. Under the ice, looking up at you, looks like he froze in the lake. And this was massive. I don't know how long it took people to find this. I think it had to been a few days after the game came out, so pretty fast. People found this frozen alien. And again, in the prologue, same prologue, you're escaping the cops in the vehicle and you run across some aliens in the movie set. There's more than one alien in the prologue. Now, the movie set aliens are most likely just people dressed up as aliens, but we know for sure that the alien frozen under the ice is a real alien. In the grassroots mission, Michael takes some drugs and he starts to fight off some aliens. Running theme with Michael is that he is very involved in alien and UFO events in this game. In another mission of Michael's, Did Someone Say Yoga, where Jimmy drugs him up, he gets abducted by aliens and taken into UFO. And again, like I said, this could be just a trip out, or this could actually be a real event that happened. And all throughout GTA 5, there's just a lot more alien references, more than any other GTA game. You have alien paintings, you have the UFOs, you have the underwater UFO, a lot of alien hints, secrets, Easter eggs to find in GTA 5. And it's not only in the story of GTA 5, in GTA Online as well. Part of the gun running update, I just made a whole video on this one mission alone and how unique it is. When you collect 600 gun running crates, you have the rare chance of getting a mission where you go to a UFO crash and collect an alien egg. And in this year's GTA Online Halloween update, you're going to be abducted by a UFO and spawn in an underground alien laboratory. So really, GTA 5 was the first game to make aliens as big of an Easter egg as it is, and we already have it confirmed. Now, this is one I bet most of you didn't even know was a mystery in the GTA series, but it is global flooding. We have always speculated on why these maps are always on the island. Red Dead Redemption doesn't take place on an island, you just have mountains blocking you off from going any further. GTA can easily do this in GTA 6 as well, but as far as we know, it's going to be an island. And why is it always an island? Why are we always stuck here? This is where global flooding theory comes into effect. So again, this one is fairly new, but it is pretty much confirmed. So this comes from a now deleted account on Reddit, but this person posted a map from one of the barbershops near Vespucci Beach that there's this map that looks to have global flooding in effect. You can see Australia is halfway flooded. America, Florida is all the way gone. Leonardo, I don't know what's going to happen to GTA 6, but Leonardo might be flooded in some point of that storyline. Hopping into GTA 5, right under the observatory, on the side of the mountain, we go over here, and we have a lot of trash on this little hill right here. Why is there a lot of trash over here? What is going on? Also, you guys see right here, I don't think a lot of people talk about this, but there's a random coral reef, and okay. Right here on the side of this mountain. Again, very strange that there would be something that should be underwater on the side of this mountain, but I've totally forgot about this before just right now, so let's just go back to what I was going to originally show you guys. There's a lot of trash right here, you know? There's a tire, there's a lot of junk food, but it's only right here on this side of this mountain. And we are on current gen consoles, and again, this is expanded and enhanced, so we should be able to see more detail than ever before. So here we have the Daily Rag newspaper, coastline under threat. Now we actually can't read a lot more than this. There is this picture right here. Have his family, this doggo, a kid. Yep, that happens. But also see right here, some kind of city, and people do say this is the beta map of GTA 5. You see the dam looks very similar. You see downtown Los Santos. This is just a little part of downtown Los Santos. This is where the observatory would be right here. A completely different form factor though. I mean, it's not just a little cutout. It's like completely different. So this must have been some kind of beta downtown map. But we move right here. Play God. And it says Tsunami kills 200,000 people. And Tsunami came out of nowhere right here. And you see right here, it might say Trevor Phillips right here, which is very interesting. What does he have to do with this? What does Trevor have to do with the tsunami that happened? So we could possibly say that there has been some kind of flood in GTA 5's life, or Los Santos life, current version Los Santos that we have. There could have been a massive flood at any point. Not just Los Santos, but the whole Earth in GTA lore, because you see the map, the global flooding map. And we're also got islands, so this really does add up when you start to think about it. It's simple, but it does add up. And the little theory is that we caused this by shooting at the moon. Because in the 3D versions of the GTA games, when you shoot at the moon, it gets bigger for a little Easter egg Rockstar added. But in real life, when the moon gets closer to the Earth, the tide rises. And that's where this starts to take shape. Us shooting at the moon in those previous GTA games caused us to be on islands in current GTA games. It's a crazy little funny Easter egg, a little theory, but it really does start to add up. And you could see this being true with what we're given right here. The GTA Myths Wiki has this as possible, and I 100% agree. So now that you watched to the end, if you did, by the way, probably means like it, so leave a like and subscribe. But these are all myths, mysteries in the GTA series that are proven to be true one way or another. I mean, Bigfoot was a huge mystery in San Andreas. It took us until GTA 5 to find if that was true or not, and even now, it's still not clear, but we do have an official ending to the Bigfoot story. UFOs, aliens, we see those for ourselves in GTA 5. GTA 5 looking to actually complete a lot of these mysteries. I know it's probably going to 100% continue in GTA 6, but we now know that this is real stuff we have going on in the GTA series. So we are all set up for a lot more mysteries and Easter eggs in GTA 6. So we just gotta wait it out, wait till we get our hands on the game, and then we could go exploring more unsolved mysteries.